Okay, so this might be one of the greatest newses I've ever heard in a while. I'm so happy. Let's just, you know, Microsoft and Bethesda, which I'm not a Bethesda fan, so but they're under Microsoft's hands right now. Which, if you know Microsoft, everything they touch does well. Never mind. Expected to reveal 5 completely new first-party AAA Xbox games this summer. What? Dude, for a while I was terrified that new IPs was a thing of the past when Sony, with whatever dumb shit oh my god, they're remaking the first Last of Us. Like, they're not interested in new IPs. They're interested in whatever game they released in the past 3-4 years. Just make it again, Let's make money off of that. Dude, I love games. Remasters are fine and fun, and remakes as well, but they're very low on the list of things I want. Number 1 is new shit to play, and Microsoft apparently is delivering. So let's just jump into the article by Aeronaut Van Dilleville. I'm sorry, dude, if I messed up your name. So let's just jump in. Microsoft and Bethesda are expected to reveal 5 entirely new first-party Xbox AAA games. Those poor people at Bethesda are going to make 5 games. 5 new IP games. How big is Bethesda? Anyways, at least that's what the reputable German Microsoft insider Klobrille wrote in a thread about Microsoft Xbox Game Studios in the Xbox Era forum some hours ago. We all know that during Microsoft's Xbox Series X showcase back in July of last year, 4 new upcoming titles were announced, including Obsidian's Avowed, Playground Games Fable, Turn 10's that's the studio, new Forza Motorsport installment, and Undead Labs' State of Decay 3. However, this year, the insider writes that he believes that he already knows about 5 entirely new AAA titles. Sony, listen to this shit. 5 entirely new AAA titles from Microsoft. Oh my god, Microsoft. First-party studios. Some of those titles are said to be expected, while some are less so. Having 1 or 2 new IPs more than makes up of, for Sony's dumbass statements about remaking shit. Remaking the, games that released like a year ago. For this year, including, that's a joke, I'm hyper thing. It's not a year exactly, but you get what I'm saying. For this year, including XGSP and Bethesda so far, I do think I already know about 5 completely new AAA titles being announced this summer, the insider wrote, some more expected than others. Klobrille points out that at this point, plans for the announcement are still shifting. Plans are still fluctuating, though. At the end of the day, I think it is a fair expectation that gameplay trailers and or demos should have a bigger presence, at least for the already announced things coming this and next year. Dude, E3 this year, nobody has a PS5 and nobody has an Xbox Series X. They don't exist, but, some awesome games are going to be announced for these imaginary consoles. So, yeah. Interesting stuff for sure. As covered earlier this year, Halo Infinite, Forza Horizon 5, Bethesda Starfield, and Age of Empire, I don't know Roman numerals, just guess a number, are expected to make an appearance during Microsoft's online E3 press briefing next month. E3 is going to be fire this year. This press conference is said to be a joint briefing together with Bethesda, whether we'll also be seeing more from the highly anticipated Perfect Dark reboot. Holy shit! Fable and Rare's Everwild remains to be seen. Oh yeah, okay. So these are the exact schedule for this year's E3 event has yet to be announced. Probably 1st to mid-June. We'll update you as soon as we learn more about Microsoft plans and E3 in general. Okay, Microsoft is they're winning me over right now because I've been ranting about this throughout the whole article. So I'm gonna spare you my ugly ass voice. Just thank God somebody gives a shit about making new IPs instead of just remaking recent games just because it's a quick buck or whatever. But, Microsoft being Microsoft, I'm sure they're going to disappoint me somehow. So, yeah, I guess whatever happens, happens. So, with that being said, This was the news. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care and have a good night.